Hello there. Kind of different setting, as you can see. Can you see? Anyway, just leaving a Florida Panthers versus Ottawa Senators hockey game. Wanted to get some thoughts out here. Hockey. Here's the first takeaway from this game. I went to a Blackhawks game in Chicago in 2016, right after they won the third in 5 years. And maybe this is nostalgia. Maybe it's that was my team or whatever. Still is, really, even though they suck, because sports, you don't just change. But anyway, that atmosphere was way better than this. And I'm starting to think that's just a Florida issue. So I look at almost all the Florida teams, other than maybe college ones, the atmospheres tend to be terrible. And it's like a bunch of bandwagon stuff. So maybe that's just the simple explanation. But what I found was they're playing the Panthers are playing the Senators. Now they're 4-1 up. It's second intermission, about to be the third period. I left because I have to drive an hour back basically to where I'm staying. But anyway, I just think it's pretty crazy that they've won the cup. They still have a really good team, and yet the fans are just not good. Lack of a better way to put it. I don't understand. Anyway, I gotta find out where to walk to get back to where I'm going. So I parked somewhere, and I'm not sure where to go. So anyway, that was really quick. I think I can get back there. This is right? All right, let's see. Let me jog. What are y'all doing? What are you about to tripping? That's crazy. I swear this person didn't see that people were walking. But anyway. So what's crazy about this is, I'll find my space somewhere or the other, but there's basically a mall, and yeah, I am going the right way now. Okay, we're good. And long story short, it's across the street. I'm gonna have to walk a good distance now, but that's okay. So what it is kind of like, so up in Virginia, Northern Virginia, there's Potomac Mills, there's also Concord Mills, whatever, these indoor, I would almost say outlet type malls. But anyway, so there's one of those over here, and that is where people park. Now I had the idea, so I got here pretty early, like by 5:15, I think. And that was after having an issue trying to find the vehicle where I was before. So I'm in this big parking lot in an unfamiliar place and kind of got lost. That was fun. But anyway, dang, I think I'm really far from where I have to go. I think there's a whole stretch, which is also, this is a good reason to leave early. Not that I wanted to leave early. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. I think this is right. Yeah, because I think I'm right over there. I'll figure it out. Anyway. So yeah, long story short, the entire premise of this trip anyway was to go to Florida since my birthday was yesterday. And it's been fun. I think this area is incredibly expensive. And I was wondering to myself earlier, being in this pretty much luxury mall where there's tons of designer / whatever clothing stores and whatnot, it got me thinking, where do all these people come from to be able to afford all this? Because to me, it's crazy. There's like, think of pretty much any luxury brand you could think of they had at this mall. And there's just tons of people there, a lot of them buying stuff. I'm just thinking, man, where do these people get this money? I would love to know and be put in touch with these people. And I don't necessarily mind the solo traveling. I just think it's, other than today, where I had this plan of, yeah, I'm gonna go out here, check out this area, check out this other area, and go to the game. The rest of the trip hasn't really been structured. And I think that's not great. Kind of like when I went on the cruise with my folks. There were some fun moments, but generally speaking, I enjoyed the days at the destinations, I guess is how you'd word it. And the days on the ship kind of were whack because it was basically me alone. I mean, let's just be honest about it. And that's kind of what I'm getting at. I have a girlfriend, I have a kid. I'm not out here just acting wild like I used to. And even then, it's not like I was wild. There were a few moments of being wild. I could have just gone to a different entrance and walked straight across, but it is what it is. I'm basically here, and it's only been like, it's been less than 10 minutes because I've only been talking for 5 or 6. Well, more like 6, count up on 7. Anyway, whatever. So the point is that, and again, this has nothing to do really with baseball or anything. I know I like to talk about baseball and soccer and whatnot, football as we call it. But the actual point is that at this stage in my life, I kind of said this the other day, it's the way people are down here this is how I almost worded it. The way people are down here, I don't think I relate to anymore. I don't know if I ever did, but I definitely don't now, because I just don't see the point in basically being selfish, narcissistic, wasting money, etc. Again, that's on one side of it. On the other side of it, I also recognize the need to continue to live life and not just, do I have to stop? I'll just wait. I'm not trying to get hit by a car while I'm recording. That'd be kind of embarrassing. Where is it? All right, there's kind of a steady stream of traffic, so I'm gonna have to just go in a second. All right, so they can't turn, meaning in a second here, I'm pretty sure I can just go. I don't know where they think they're about to go. So it's pretty clearly a barricade right there. Yeah, at some point here, I'm gonna just have to go. Anyway, what I was getting back to a second ago, yeah, I'm about to go, all tripping, was that, and again, I don't think what I'm doing right now is that same thing. I'm just hopping on, ooh, wow, it's really bright. I think that's a bright light. Hopping on, getting some content, saying my thoughts. I'm pretty sure I'm on the wrong side of the freaking mall right now. Dang it, man. Anyway, what I was trying to say was that the way I am does not relate to people down here. And that's, I think, what I realized yesterday. And it's good. It's good to realize different things, but end of the day, this is kind of a long trip. All things considered, when you're looking at, where do I get to this store? Man. When you consider that, it says to the right. I'm looking to the right and I don't see where I'm supposed to go. Anyway, what I was trying to say was that when you look at, so yesterday, right, I get in around 11, get the car around 12, got the car for 3 days. The internal debate now is, what do I do with tomorrow? because today was the day I'd planned to use the car. I can pay more for parking and stay in the same spot, or I can move. That's a decision to make. My legs are quite tired, so I don't know how much beach walking I feel like doing. I don't know how much of anything I feel like doing. I don't know, I'm just kind of thinking aloud at the moment. I need to figure out where I'm walking to. But anyway, I doubt anyone got anything from this, but it is what it is. I like to talk sometimes. I haven't done this in a while, so. Florida, eh? Good times, good times.